Aloha. So, aloha. Happy Easter 2020. This is a year of new vision. And a couple of years ago, almost 2 years ago, May of 2018, I had followed my dream to live in Hawaii. I had been there for a year and a half, and the volcano erupted. The volcano Kilauea, and I was in the area where there were 2,500 earthquakes in the first week, and the lava flow went into the neighborhood where I had been living. It flowed for over 3 months. I evacuated for a month, and I eventually made it back to New York. But it was quite something, and it was really, really, really hard. It stretched me beyond anything I could have imagined, emotionally, psychically, spiritually. And there was also tragedy happening in my family at the same time, which between all of that and many other factors, it was intense. So I really have some lessons to share about what's happening now with COVID-19. So when I was evacuating, I didn't know that, I would wake up that day and I didn't know I was going to have to move in a couple of hours. I was on the run. I didn't know where I was going next. And I don't drink or do drugs at all. And there were a lot of people I encountered that were doing drugs and drinking to manage their feelings about this. And I was definitely feeling a lot. And I had a lot of fear, but what I started to do, and something I developed, a tool that I would like to share with you, which is a tool that I'm going to be sharing in my upcoming book. So it is like when you feel fear, as I've heard it say, fear is excitement without the breath. Now, there really are scary things going on right now. I'm not saying to discount your fear or to say that there's something to be excited about. But when we feel fear, it's often fear of the unknown. And, Mark Twain said something like, he lived a life of a lot of really bad things, most of which didn't happen. Now, a lot of bad things are happening. There are a lot of people being affected. There are a lot of people dying. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that using this tool during this time is when you feel fear, just breathe into it, expand it, and breathe into the unknown. And we don't know what's right around the corner, but we can open to it. Our suffering is often caused by not accepting what is or trying to deny or push away what's happening. And we get distracted. We don't want to feel those feelings. So we drink, do drugs, get distracted on the internet, all the different things that we do. So I'm just inviting you to breathe into the unknown and breathe into the mystery of what's right around the corner. Because we don't have to go back to the way things have been before COVID-19. We can create something new from this. What if we all had gardens? What if we were more deeply connected to our food and nature? What if we didn't have to go run around and consume and take and be busy? What if we were home with our families more? So I just invite you to breathe in and expand into the mystery and into the unknown and try something different. We don't have to take the road we've traveled. We can take a new road, and maybe it'll be more sustainable and more enjoyable. So let's just do a little bit of tapping about it. So breathe into your body and feel where you feel that fear and fear of the unknown. And it's good to move your hips around. I find that moves the energy around a little bit and makes it easier to breathe. So let's just tap. Even though I have the fear, okay, let's just tap. Repeat after me. Even though I have this fear of the unknown, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And remember to take deep, long, slow breaths when you're tapping. Even though I have this fear of the unknown, maybe something new is possible. This fear of the unknown. I feel this fear of the unknown. And it makes my breath a lot shorter and more shallow. But what if I breathed into the unknown? I can just breathe into the unknown and open to something new. I can just open to something new. What new possibilities are there? And then tap on these tender points and across the chest. What new possibilities await the world? And then tap at the top of the ribs. How can I be more in harmony with myself, the world, and nature? And then tap on the side of the body. Maybe give yourself a hug. What new possibilities are there? Tap your wrists together. How can I open to new possibilities? And let go of the old. And tap at the top of the head. I'm letting go of the old and welcoming in the new. And letting go of all this fear. Breathing into it. Shake it off. And so, I guess I didn't finish what I was telling you about Hawaii, is that I was moving around and I would feel fear, and then I would just, instead of feeling the fear, or every time I felt the fear, I would use that as a signal to take a deep breath and open to the expansion and to the magic and the mystery of what's right around the corner, and breathe into the unknown. And there were some really amazing things that happened that I did not see coming. And if I'd shut down and gotten fearful, those things wouldn't have happened. So I'm doing that now, and I invite you to try it. And maybe something new could even open up about how you want to live your life. Something new and exciting and fresh in your world. So I just invite you to take long, expansive breaths and do something new today.